at Strodes BBQ and Deli. It is another episode of What's Toff Smoking. Mitch, how you doing, brother?
Good, Topper. Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. Sun's always shining in Brantford, isn't it?
It's a beauty day.
Right now. It's a little bit of a Blue Jays baseball theme. I know you're a bit of a Detroit fan, and that's okay. And that's okay.
It is okay. You know what? Since I was a young kid, I got to go visit the last game at Tiger Stadium, and ever since, I've been a fan.
Honestly, I've been to Tiger Stadium, the original.
Yeah, same.
Flat.
The old like green seats that were rusted out.
Unbelievable.
They're beautiful.
But heritage in this, you can feel the history when you watch
You can taste the hot dogs when you walk in.
All right. Speaking of food, hot dogs. This looks like bacon.
Pork belly. It's not bacon yet.
Okay, so it's pork belly. What are we smoking today, Tom?
Let's do some pork belly burn ends. Very easy to do, very fun. So you take a piece of belly, whatever size you like. We're gonna start with a small piece for today.
All right.
We're gonna season it however you want and smoke it slow and low for a very long time, and then cube it all up and sauce it. So
That sounds like pretty good baseball food.
great little appetizer for snacking away, watching the game, couple of cold ones, and away you go.
I like how you're thinking, man. All right. So what are we up to first? Do you have to put any kind of an oil on top first before you put your seasoning?
It wouldn't hurt.
Wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt. You can do anything. It doesn't have to be oil. You can do oil, honey, mustard. You can do
Okay.
any type of liquid or juice or anything you want. It's the flavor possibilities are endless, and that's the cool thing about doing these little burn ends. You can do a million different types of flavors in the same process, and neither one of them is going to be the same.
Cool. What's our spice of choice?
I don't know. I'm going to catch a little flack on this one. We're going to use the Mitchell's Meats Championship seasoning. It's got
Sorry, Brian. Sorry, Dad.
I gotta keep up. I mean, he's got too many spices. I gotta, keep up to him.
100%.
But what I like about using this one is a fine grind, so I can get a good spreading, a good coating on there, as well as it's got just a little bit of a sweet flavor to go with it.
Nice. Sounds like a plan. Okay. They're ready. Why don't we
Get you some
go
safety,
on the plastic gloves?
safety gloves there.
Safety glove, right? Just like they use in the mill. All right.
It's no doctor's appointment.
No, there'll be no doctor. Liberally,
Literally, buddy.
liberally it is.
You go at your own speed.
Both sides?
So you can do both sides, but I do have the skin on in this pork belly,
Okay.
so it's not necessary. But you can definitely get all kinds of spine on the front, the back, each side, whatever you want to do here. Just that bottom has the skin on, so you're not going to penetrate through the skin.
See that? I am going quite liberal on that.
You can use your any favorite seasoning you want. You can do all kinds of good stuff combinations. Give that a pat down there, Topper. Make sure you get lots of coating on there.
All right.
That and just that easy. So
It's so simple, but it's so tasty.
so getting that flavor in there and giving that a good chance to marinate with that dry rub. It's good to spice it ahead of time. A day or two is not going to hurt. Let it sit in the fridge.
Spice it a bit, put it in the fridge and let it sit and really get the spices into it.
Absolutely, really get that flavor. You can make any type of a liquid marinade to go with it. I did one with Jack and Coke. I literally took half Jack Daniels and half Coca-Cola, and I made a pork belly burn end. I let it sit in there for about 5 days, and in that 5 days, they found it.
The prop.
They found it.
Thank you. This is what I was looking for because I saw it earlier.
And it wasn't that bottle. It was a similar size.
This is what they call just an airplane bottle of Jack and Coke.
That's a standard at Strodes. That's a
Okay,
standard.
that's
Strodes.
standard around. So a little Jack and Coke.
Yeah,
I like it.
and the flavor was awesome. So the possibilities are endless. You can do whatever you want.
Cool. So to the smoker, I'm guessing 2 1/4 low and slow.
2 1/4. I'm going to use an oak pellet on this one.
Oh, all right.
Just because I don't want as heavy of a smoke flavor, but we're going to have some fun with it, and you can use every type of wood.
Let's go inside. Back at Strodes BBQ Deli. It is an absolute beautiful day here in Brantford. It's been 26, 27 degrees.
No, it's about 2:30.
Hi-oh. Okay, we're gonna throw the pork belly onto the smoker.
Yes.
2 1/4?
Right now she's running a little high. There's a little bit of wind picking up,
250. Okay,
but little fluctuation. It happens.
cool.
Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches.
And we got the oak pellets in there and we're ready to throw.
Folks in there. We got our belly seasoned up with the championship rub here at Strodes BBQ Deli, 403 Fairview Drive. And Tofford can throw that on.
That's 403 Fairview Drive.
Yeah, that color, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
There she goes.
And
How good is that? It's just dripping already.
just oozing, get to the other side and get a good angle of that belly. That's what I said. Like the belly.
Look at the belly.
Look at the belly. Get in my belly.
In my belly. All right.
All right, the belly.
Cool.
We are good to go, brother. Let's get that inside and have a taste test.
Dude, look at that in the sunshine. Oh God. Play ball.
Play ball.
Back inside Strodes BBQ Deli, Brantford, and what's Toff Smoking? And this is a pork belly with the seasoning. We use Mitch's seasoning on this one.
Yeah, it's the championship seasoning.
Championship, of course. And it was 2 1/4 oak pellets. How long do we let it cook for roughly, Mitch?
So that's a great thing about pork belly. It's got a really, really good fat content as well as some really good tasting meat. So letting that go as long as possible, never a bad thing. When I put this one on, I let it on for about 6 hours, and this was just only about a 2.5, 3 pound piece. So it wasn't a very big piece. It shouldn't have taken that long by standards of cook,
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna taste awful.
but it's gonna be real, real nice.
All right, you're in charge of the sharp things around this place, so I'm gonna let you cut the pork.
All right, so I still have that skin on, as you can see in the bottom there.
Great.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come down, and I'm just gonna get
Like you're
that
filleting
skin.
a fish.
Pretty much, yeah. Look at that, just taking that right off there. I'm just gonna trim off some of this heavy fat. And then what we're gonna do is cube it up a little. So. Right. Yeah, see, that's falling apart on me. I'm not even getting it in. Look at that juice coming out there. That's just beautiful. Taking those pieces. Cut that up. Bottom belly fat, that's not the greatest. So that's just separating. I can't even get a hold of her top. She's so tender. You help me with live shot, right? All right, so there you go. You cut the whole thing up like that. We're just gonna do a little bit together.
Sampler.
Just gonna put this into a bowl.
What kind of sauce are we using, Mitch?
So what I've got here is the Stutter and John's Carolina barbecue. It's a Carolina vinegar base. You get that nice flavor of that Carolina, that nice tang, as well as Stutter and John, good friend of ours. We can buy all their spices, all their sauces here at Strodes BBQ Deli, 403 Fairview Drive. The Stutter and John, we're just gonna give that a real good coat in there, Tom. We are not gonna be shy at all. The cool thing about this is after we're all done here, I can put this back on the barbecue and get that real nice and sticky, or we can eat it just the way we are. Myself, I love that Carolina tang, so we're just gonna get in there and start eating. What do you think? I think you got a white shirt and a bunch of sauce. I don't think this is gonna end well.
It's the worst.
Well, I mean, it is a J shirt.
Ouch, ouch. From a Detroit fan, no doubt.
Yeah, no, we're not looking so hot, are we?
All right, buddy. I think we're good to go.
Oh, that's
sample.
that right there is calling my name.
I don't want.
Get in there, don't be shy. Do that. Cheers.
I'm enjoying it. Finger licking good.
You get that nice smokiness, and that tang out of that sauce, that seasoning's got a nice sweet flavor. And letting that cook all the way down for so long in the barbecue, that meat is just falling apart every bite. It is so tender.
All right, there you have it. That's what's top is smoking.
And this is what Mitch is eating.
Well, what a plan. See you next time.